Hey guys, welcome to the Nichols Lures ShopDrop. This week we're going to be talking all about swim jig color selection. When I'm thinking about throwing a swim jig and which colors to choose, I'm going to break things down into three different categories. You've got your Shad Patterns, your Brim Patterns, and your Crawfish Patterns. And depending on where you are in the country, each specific color under each of those categories could look a little bit different. And that's why here at Nichols we have so many different color options. Our Shad Patterns are going to cover a pretty wide range of different colors. You're going to see some in there that have olive on the back, blue. You're going to see some with chartreuse, but almost across the board, all of them are going to include some kind of white or translucent main body color with other accents to try to mimic something a little bit closer to what you might see. When I think about brim colors, I usually think about dark colors like black and blue, green pumpkins, mixtures of those two things together, any kind of purples. A lot of times in my area, bluegill have a little bit of a purple sheen over some green pumpkin. There's all kinds of different colors that bluegill and other types of panfish can be depending on the time of year and your region. The color pattern that I probably use the least but can be really popular during certain times of the year is the crawfish type pattern. Usually when I think about this, I think about browns and reds are typically the main colors that I'm going to look at. Sometimes we've got a few colors that include some orange in them. Sometimes your crawfish are going to get a little bit of orangish or even green pumpkin, and sometimes I'll throw that in there too. In general, when I speak to customers, my advice is to keep things as simple as possible. We've got a ton of different color choices, but again, like I said, those are really to account for regional differences in times of the year. What you really want to do in your area is analyze your local bait fish. So for shad patterns, take a look at those minnows, take a look at those shad. Do you have threadfin? Do you have gizzard shad? And match, pick out, I would say at most 2 to 3 shad patterns accordingly. Same thing with brim. They're going to change a little bit more seasonally, but try to take a look at your lake's population of brim or panfish and analyze what color they are. And again, pick out at most 2 to 3 colors in that category. Same thing goes for crawfish. I think you can keep it super simple with all of these patterns and make sure that whatever you pick, you're confident in. When I'm going fishing, I've really got 2 colors of swim jig that I rely on. And if they're not going to bite one of those, in my opinion, they're just not biting a swim jig in my region. And I need to switch to something else. Those colors are confidence colors for me. So I hope you've learned just a little bit about what you can look for when you're picking out your swim jig colors. Obviously, if you guys ever have any questions about what color you should pick, feel free to send me an email to brooks@nicholslures.com. I'd be happy to make recommendations or to speak with you about what you think might be best. We can even custom design some colors for you if that's what you're looking for. But feel free to reach out to me. Don't be a stranger. This has been the Nichols Lures ShopDrop. I'm Brooks Woodward, and we'll see you next time.